The only problem is you need some certain cards from card rewards to actually win the game. You pretty much just use strictly weapon cards, and you try and kill as little enemies as possible. Usually just the boss enemies if you can, or anything that just gets in your way. That's why I wanted Dark Raven. Comes in handy a few times in the run. Luckily in these parts I can take my time, because if you look in the bottom right, the timer has been stopped. We go off in game time, not I just use the split timers to let me know if I'm on the right track or not, but you do go on in-game time, so it does cut a lot of time off of the actual end. So when you're in the menu switching cards out, you can pretty much take as long as you want. Because the timer stops anytime you pause, which makes it actually really enjoyable to run, and that was really good RNG there. The enemies usually get in your way a lot at that point. You can lose like 5 or 6 seconds just in those two enemies. But yeah, you go off in game time. So I could pause the game and go do other things and come back halfway through a run. It's quite nice. Okay, that was pretty good. 2 minutes 23. Could have been quicker, but not much. I think my aim for today is just to get a good run going, like anything that's half decent. Because my old timer deleted, well, it corrupted my splits like twice, so I have no times to go up against, so I just want some good times to go up against. I know what kind of times I should be getting, but it just helps. I'm also going for a safe strat here. You don't have to go for this card, but the more you have, the more chance it'll help in the long run, so it's not that much time lost. It can save you so much time. I do want to do a 100% run at some point. I mean, the game doesn't get much attention, so I want to try and get some attention to it by getting, if I can get a really good run and I can upload it, hopefully bring some attention to it. But yeah, I do want to map out an 100% run at some point. But no, I don't do the good ending. It would take way too much time, because you have to sidetrack a lot for that. First you have to get all the tomes, and then you have to do all that other shit. Whenever I'm casual running though, I always make sure to do the good ending. Yeah, no one really knows this game. It's kind of sad. Everyone who knows it though seems to really like it. It just never got much attention. I think if it had got more attention, From Software would have planned a third game. It's getting really good RNG right now with the enemies. This guy can always be a pain. Okay, he was really good as well. Usually he can just slash you really fast, and it knocks you down and takes a lot of time. But everyone's been really nice to me so far. I use that tree to know when to use the archer. As soon as I'm right next to the tree like that, I know it's gonna hit no matter what. Yeah, it really didn't sell that well, unfortunately. But like, as I said, everyone I know that plays it or has seen it said they really like it. So I think if it had much, it didn't get like hardly any publicity. I remember seeing like a small advert online, and it was like a 5-second trailer for the game. It's really depressing. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I've been having trouble with this one lately. Doesn't help when they get poisoned. Okay, that was actually fun. When an enemy is attacking in this game, they're invincible. So you have to make sure you use all of your cards between attacks. Luckily it's not like that number 1. In Lost Kingdoms 1, if you attack someone, depending on the type of attack, they'll get invincibility frames, and they can last a really long time. But they don't have that in this game. Yeah, I've seen a couple of Lost Kingdom 1 runs. It seems to be quite popular compared to 2. No one seems to run 2 that much. I've seen a couple people run it, but not really that many. As far as I know, I've got the fastest time for this game in any percent. It doesn't really matter if those spotlights see me, but it's kind of cool that the timing makes you go straight through them anyway. Makes it look like I know what I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully I get Mandragora here. It's not 100% essential, but it comes in really handy. Okay. Lost Kingdoms 1 is quite a lot different to 2. The battle system is completely different, and it really just, I don't know, I can understand why they wanted to try a new battle system in number 2 and do it so it's just free roam, but some of the stuff they brought over didn't really transition well, and they didn't try to fix it. Like the Treant card, which gives double defense, but it doesn't move. And in number 1 that's fine, because all of the battles you do are encounter. And so once you use the card, you're stuck in that battlefield, so it's fine for the rest of the battle. But enemies in this game can move around, so you summon a Treant and then they just run away, and then you have to bring back the Treant, put it to the back of your deck, and then go all the way around again just to get it out again. stuff like that is just really pointless in this game. The wizard card's still good though. But yeah, the trident's just worthless in this game, pretty much. Unless you're using it on a boss. But really, the bosses in this game aren't too hard. I bought that just because it's quicker than running all the way back down. Like a million times quicker, because I have to put this card in the deck. I don't really have to be fast in those menus, but I like to keep a good pace going. Hopefully I get a Crystal Rose card here. That really helps out later. Good. Yeah, the lizardmen are really good. All of them. And my favorite is the basilisk. Because it can petrify them. But yeah, all the lizardmen are really good. And they have a combo that you can use with all 4 of them. But you don't really need to, because if you have 4 lizardmen on one slot, as you saw I did to the crab, you just combo them really smoothly and you just kill something instantly. And you've got invincibility frames while you use cards, so they can't even hurt you. This level's just long and boring. I just run all the way to the end and then fight an annoying boss. Hopefully he doesn't give me any trouble. Sometimes he can give me some trouble. He's not even a hard boss. I want to try and take 0 damage though, because you pretty much need all of your health to get the combo off perfectly. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, the invincibility frames are really good. But just imagine, in number 1, all those invincibility frames that you have, your enemy has as well. So, not just when they're attacking too, after you hit them. So it's really hard to combo. I don't know if you can hear that, but someone's like setting fire to the house. I don't think anyone can cook in this house. I need as many of these flare spawns as I can get. The point of those, there's a lot of mech bosses later, and I want to try and one-shot them with the flare spawn, but so the more I have, the better off I am. That's why I went for the safety chest in the first town. Yeah, the independent monsters aim is absolutely terrible. I don't know who programmed them, but like I really like the system, and when I'm doing a casual run of the game I always use independent creatures, but they're just so useless. They'll try and dodge when the enemy isn't attacking, and they'll attack the air as well. Okay, I want to try and get his... Okay, one more. Nice. That was really good. Actually, I want to do this one. I found there's more chance the second card of being a flare spawn than the first one. Yeah, still skeleton's actually pretty good. That's probably one of the better independent creatures. I think I used to use still skeleton. It was one other one I used to use a lot of. I think it might have been one of the elves. Maybe the dark elf. I remember all three of them being pretty good. Okay, I really need to get a specific card here, otherwise the run's over. So let's just hope. Okay, I got 2 of them. That's even better. Yeah, we're only on 10 minutes 23 seconds in game time. That's how fast the game goes. It really is. Just quick. Most of the time on the timer will be just loading screens and pause menus. I do like the transformation cards. They weren't in number 1. They were introduced into this game, and I really like them. Some of them are completely useless, but like the Hellhound, for instance, I really like it. The Birdmine's cool as well. I'm jumping to this guy's neck so he can't attack me. He's pretty useless. There's also no mech in the first game, so the neutral monsters were by far the strongest in the game. Okay, I hope this guy goes right. Oh, that's fun too. There's a good example of how you can combo cards. Yeah, the Cerberus is completely pointless, if you ask me. It was so clunky to control. And the jump power wasn't even worth it. Like, I just remember trying to turn on that thing and you just couldn't. You just wouldn't. You'd have to go forward. And then, or you'd have to stop completely. This level is exactly why you want the Crystal Rose. Because the Jade Giants are so fast compared to you. And they hurt. And they knock you down and waste a lot of time. So I do this. And that should keep them at bay. You can also use the Crystal Rose on the boss, since the boss is a Chimera, so you're doing extra damage. But it's mostly for those Jade Giants, because they'll just keep chasing you, and they're faster than you. And their hitboxes are actually really weird. If their sword is even remotely near you, it'll count as a hit and knock you down. Now watch out for this guy. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, this guy's spawned then, yeah. Gotta watch out. He's usually not very good compared to the others. He attacks so early. Sometimes he can despawn as well when I come down here, so hopefully he does. I step on the switch as I take the helper out, because it starts lowering the drawbridge earlier. should be okay here. Yeah. And I don't actually have to put a helper on this one. Yeah, there's the enemy swimming. If I just tap the switch and go over to the bridge, I can stand on it before it even starts going up. And then I can recall this one. So hopefully this butterfly doesn't chase me. Okay, he doesn't. That can waste like 10 to 20 seconds if he just follows you. And there's another one that can actually spawn at the end of this level. So let's hope he doesn't spawn. Wow, that was lucky. Oh wow, they didn't kill him. Okay, that was a sloppy fight. Usually the Dragon Knight will hit both of them and kill them in one shot. And then you only got the Chimera to deal with. It's not that bad though. I only had to waste a couple of seconds. Okay, now we gotta hope for the RNG here. This is where the run gets really intense. Well, for me. You've probably won't seem that intense from the outside. Now hopefully I can one-shot these mechs. Or at least one-shot two of them. Yeah, we're on world record pace. This is pretty much on time with my best run. And my best run had a lot of problems past this level. So this is good. That's one. That's two. This guy is the bastard. Yeah. He's not gonna play fair. Oh wow. That was lucky. Now hopefully I get a wizard here. Okay. We've pretty much got all the cards we need now. Now it's just down to RNG. This level's fine. This level takes like a minute, but the next level is the hardest level in the game if you ask me, for a speedrun. Dance game. Yeah, if you guys have like no idea what's going on, you can ask me questions. It doesn't even matter. If it sounds stupid, I don't care. Ah, he didn't come forward. It's unfortunate. Okay. That took way longer than it should have. Yeah, the next level you're not really against the clock so much, because the timer, you've got like a really long time to beat the level, but you want to try and do it before Soul dies, and Soul tries his hardest to suicide. Like he really goes for it. He just charges into every single enemy. Yeah, I should be okay. Yeah, Soul is really, his AI isn't very good. But yeah, this mission is the run killer. The biggest one of all. Honestly. I'll try and concentrate here a little. Kappa. I got a really unfortunate deck layout. So... and I got poisoned. That's not good. That's gonna waste a lot of time. Since, yeah, you can see the flinching. I can't even go near this enemy while I'm flinching. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's really lucky. Holy shit! That's probably the luckiest I've ever been. I hate these guys so much. Alright, what I'm going to try and do here is put this down right on top of an enemy that spawns. Okay, now hopefully we can get to this exit before... Nope, damn it. Soul decided he didn't want to come over. That's really unfortunate. But, we did it. Whew. That is a hard level. But we managed it, and that wasn't a bad time either. It could have been a lot better. See, if you look up there, the protagonist of the first game is a picture. I like that. This isn't the right way, is it? Yeah, okay. I always forget when I get to that point for some reason. I think it's because you have to backtrack for it. Yeah, Soul only teleports when you go in these things. Otherwise, you have to wait for him. And those robobots that spawn right at the end of the level, usually you have time to... if you put down the helper, usually it stuns it long enough for Soul to come over to you, but he just decided he didn't want to come over, even though it was set up quite well. It's just really bad AI. Krashin Mountains. Yeah, this Krashin Mountains really messed me up on my PB. So there's a lot of time to save there. We also have to hope the last boss doesn't mess with me. Because he might just decide to not glitch out. These levels are fairly easy, you just run through them. I do have to fight 2 mechs at the end of this, but that's all. So hopefully they'll die really quickly. I've been getting really good on G with those. I've never had all the mechs die that quickly on my run before. But yeah, Soul can't die on this level at all, so you can just leave him. You can do whatever, it's just that one level. Okay. Hopefully. Wow. Okay, he doesn't want to cooperate. That's more like a normal run. You see how much time it saves you if I would have just one-shot him? It's like a lot of time saved. But unfortunately the last one decided he didn't want to die. That was still good though. The first one died instantly. So that saved a lot of time. These flying bastards, they attack really fast. And he went for a really bad pattern, so he's gonna get me, yeah. That's unfortunate. They attack instantly, and as you can see, I'm slowed, which is really annoying. We have to go in and out of this level quite a few times. Yeah, those things let you add cards. Oh my god, he spawned right there as well. That's really unfortunate. I want to try and get away from those. Okay. Hopefully the other bird doesn't spawn here. I was doing a run recently where he spawned right on top of me, and because of his instant strike he just killed my card off, and well, it really sucked. After you destroy the crystal you have to wait a second, because it takes a minute for the game to register that you've actually killed it. There's just one more to do. We're going at a really good time though. And there's not much of the game left. These red fairies get really annoying. There's so many times in a run that I haven't actually mentioned, because they haven't been annoying me in this run, but they get right in your way all the time. Now it's just the boss of the level, which is the Black Dragon. See, he's supposed to go more over that way. There we go. And then he doesn't attack you. When he goes across the bridge, he just gets you every time. Nice. Oh nice, we got Black Dragon too. Doesn't do anything, but it's nice to have. Kappa. We have to get a really important card here. The vampire card. Because the vampire card is a summon card that knows a spell that can kill every enemy in one shot. And there's a glitch that lets you use that ability on the boss. And it doesn't always work. The final boss is. It doesn't always work, but most of the time I'd say it works. I think my PB got the final boss first try. But the longest it's taken me is about the 6th try. So it does fuck with you quite a lot. Yeah, these two fairies always seem to get in the way. Yeah. Thank you. Kespo. Yeah. I would be very shocked if they did that on purpose. Now we have to pick up the God of Destruction card, which is the final boss in the first game, spoilers. And the protagonist from the first game locks them away. And then you come and get them out to help you. Against this god. So is the gods. There's actually vampire enemies in the first game. In the final level. There's vampire enemies and they can actually one-shot you. Which is really annoying. A similar card like this in this game. Well, it's actually in the first game too, but I don't think anyone uses it except you. Which is the Doppelganger card. Whenever the Doppelganger card comes out, the first anything it touches, it kills instantly. And the protagonist from the first game uses it against you in this game. I think he can backfire and I think he can actually backfire and get hurt too, which is really questionable. Now we have to go back and find Sol's mangled body, because we did the bad ending. Yeah, the doppelganger will work on you too. That's why I don't use it when I'm doing versus. It's too risky. I can't outrun it! I hate this guy. That was an unfortunate card order. I was hoping the lizards would be more near the front. Oh my god. That's really unfortunate. But we can still... we can heal at the health station anyway, so it's not that bad. Just waste a couple of seconds. Last one. This one's the most annoying. He played nice. Give that a second. Should be fine now. Black Dragons. Black Dragon is so... I don't even know what to say about that card. They shouldn't have made it an independent because it's like the Nightmare card or the Beaker card. There's no reason to use it. Okay, time to kill. I can't outrun it!
I can't outrun it!
Okay, he can do it now. I'm not doing too bad. Oh, that's bad. That wasn't so bad. If he had hit me with that weapon card, it would have been really bad. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any world records today. Well, in this run. but it is going to be a good time. As long as the vampire decides to cooperate and kills him in one shot, we should get a good time here. But yeah, there's a lot of little mistakes that added up to a lot of lost time. Some mistakes by me, but some just RNG. I actually think the versus mode in this game had quite a lot of potential. If they had worked on it more, it could have worked really well. But there's just so much deadweight cards, and then there's so many ridiculous cards like the Whipworm. Like the Whipworm is so pathetically good. Alright, let's see. Okay. Here it begins. We're still doing alright for time. It's probably going to be like a 33-minute or something if I get it this time, which is not bad. Oh my god. This climb is just so long. Wish there was a convenient way to get the running bird or something. Oops. I want to wait for him to attack because he's immune when he's doing it. Oh boy. Yeah. Some of the really overpowered cards in number 1, like the Blue Dragon, they really changed it in number 2. Because in 2 it's like you either decide you want to have Life of Cards or Cards of Life, and they both really just have goods and downs to them. But in number 1, when you use the Blue Dragon card, it actually gives you back all of your cards and all of your health. Which is really just ridiculous. All the legendary cards are like that in number 1, because the legendary cards are the White Tiger, the Blue Dragon, the Golden Phoenix, and I can't remember what the turtle was called, but he's a big turtle. And they're all really, really strong in that game. But in this game they seem to have nerfed them quite a lot. Especially the Blue Dragon. The Blue Dragon got the worst of it. But that card was pathetically overpowered. We did it, boys! Finished the run. Yeah, like 33 minutes. So the game's quite quick. Ooh. Yeah, 33 minutes, 6 seconds. That's not so bad.